Hello my lovelies, it's Emmy. Welcome back. Today I'll be tasting some potato chips with some interesting flavors. I found them at the grocery store yesterday. They're made by Lay's and they're called the Passport to Flavor. There's the Wavy Tzatziki, Brazilian picanha, Indian Tikka Masala, and Chinese Sichuan chicken. So these chips look like they take their flavor from dishes that are found all over the world. And I want our international friends, do let me know if any of these flavors exist in your country, because I think the Tikka Masala one might be in the UK. I'm not sure. This is the kettle cooked version, so maybe not. Do let me know. Or in India, does this appear? And I think I heard about this tzatziki flavor appearing in Canada before. Canadian friends, do let me know. Although I don't remember having it myself. But let's go ahead and give this one a taste first, since I happen to have it in my hand. This is the wavy version, and this is the Lay's Wavy Tzatziki. Tzatziki is a cucumber yogurt sauce, really lovely sauce. It smells kind of oniony and garlicky and creamy. It smells good. And there are little green flecks on it. So let's give that a taste. Itadakimasu. Mmm. Interesting. It's like an interesting take on sour cream and onion. It's not as creamy, a little bit garlicky, and more tangy. Actually reminds me a lot of taking wavy chips and dipping them in onion dip with a little bit more of a zing and a touch of garlic. Not bad at all. And I don't know if I'm projecting here, but I feel like I taste a hint of cucumber. Maybe. I don't know. If you've had this flavor, let me know if you taste the cucumber or not. I think I do. Let's try this one next. This is the Chinese Sichuan chicken. It smells like oyster sauce. All right. Wow. These are very heavily seasoned, kind of brown in color. And this is the typical Lay chip, and it has little flecks of red and green on it. Wow. Wow. That has a ton of seasoning on it. Don't think it tastes like any Chinese food I've ever had. It definitely has kind of a MSG umami bite right from the beginning. That's salty and a little bit kind of sweet and a touch of oyster sauce. I think I taste a little bit of chili. And a little bit of onion. It doesn't remind me at all of Chinese food, but it doesn't taste bad. It's kind of curious. It's got a little bit of a meatiness to it too. All in all, I think it's just a little bit too overly seasoned for me. I was hoping that it would have some Sichuan peppercorn in there, so it would have a little bit of tongue numbing quality to it, but I don't think that would be necessarily so appealing to the masses, right? Chinese Sichuan chicken. Meh. And this is from Brazil, and this is the picanha. So I've never heard of picanha, but I have heard of steak and chimichurri sauce. Chimichurri sauce is a very fragrant, piquant sauce that's made with herbs and fresh garlic, and it's served on steak. So this sounds delicious. That actually doesn't smell too strong. It's very heavily speckled, lots of green flecks in there. And this, like the Chinese Sichuan chicken, is the thin Lay's chip. Wow. That's not what I expected. It almost tastes a little bit like nori or seaweed. I don't taste any meaty or steaky flavors. I kind of like that. And it reminds me a lot of seasoned nori or seaweed. Umami, sweet, salty flavor in there. I like the fact that it tastes vegetal, but it doesn't taste like those vegetable flavors that you have in some of those veggie crackers you can find here in the States. That always has a lot of kind of celery, carroty kind of notes to me, and this tastes really different. I think there's a hint of chili in there too. Just a little bit. I like that. Kind of surprising. I don't taste any steak though, which for me I think is a good thing. Interesting. Maybe a little cilantro? I don't know. The last one we have is this one, and this is the Indian Tikka Masala, and this is the kettle cooked version. So the chip is going to be a little bit thicker. Yes. It smells nice and spiced. Great. It has a beautiful orange red color to it. I love Tikka Masala. I like that one. But as some of you may know, I am very partial to kettle cooked chips because I love the crunch of them. So these chips are a little bit thicker, and so they have more of a crunchy bite to them. And this has a really great Indian spice flavor to it. It's not overly strong, it's not spicy, but it's definitely present. And in terms of flavor, it does remind me a little bit of some of these Indian snacks you can find with the fried beans and the fried noodle bits in there. But what's a little bit different about this is this doesn't have the sourness or the heat, which makes it a little less complex. And it leaves kind of a nice cuminy coriander flavor in your mouth at the end. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. I was just curious about these flavors. I've done some other weird potato chip flavor tastings. If you've missed that, I should put the playlist down below. And if I were to compare this campaign with the others, I actually like this one better. I feel like the flavors are more assertive, they're more bold and varied, and yeah, fun. I think my favorite is the Tikka Masala. I like the crunch of the potato chip, and I think in terms of the dish it's trying to represent, I think this one does the best job. So let me know in the comments below if you've had any of these flavors or if there's one you'd like to try. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys learned something. Don't forget to leave me a comment, like, and subscribe, and I shall see you in my next video. Toodaloo, take care, bye!